I won't accept it. I won't! I won't! This world needs cruelty! Heartlessness! Nothing more!
Is he trying to resurrect himself again? He has to be at his limit already. How stubborn can he be?
He doesn't have any extra souls.
Maybe it's not possible to defeat him here. After all, this place is filled with souls.
Oh, there we go.
Perillica, he's targeting you! Get out of the way!
It's okay.
You stupid girl! I'll eliminate you from Hinomoto if it's the last thing I do!
Mugai, you wish to release all these wandering souls from the sanctuary, don't you? I can't help you eliminate compassion, but I'd love to help you save their souls.
Huh? How preposterous! I killed your mother! You must despise me! I know you do! Don't try to hide it!
I do harbor hatred for you, but I respect you. And your love for Hinomoto, too! That's stronger than my hate! I know if you had people who understood you, it'd never have come to this. Please, can we take the right path together now?
Fuyo! Ugh. Stop! Stop it! Don't look at me like that!
Look at what you've become, mate.
Perillica!
Give up, Mugai. You've already lost. Not to our strength, but to Perillica's conviction. But you can rest in peace, because I'll cut down any regrets you have.
Oh! So many sparklies!
I do like me sparklies.
I can hear a voice. Could it be? Father?
I heard it too. I think even the soul in my demonic staff is cheering us on.
All of the souls are crying out. They're telling us to combine our feelings, Fuji.
Fuji, save your father.
Looks like my mom's soul was the one inside Kanzan Musashi. That must be why I connected with it instantly.
Aww.
What's going on? Why are the wandering souls gathering in the demonic sword?
This is how strong emotions can be! Now, Fuji! Pour everyone's feelings into your demonic sword!
You got it! I'll cut down this stupid place!
Wish there had been more with his mum being the sword then, to be honest.
The souls are escaping through the rift the demonic sword created.
Good job, Fuji! You've saved a bunch of souls, and Mugai won't be able to come back again.
It's hard to believe you cut a rift in space itself. This must be Kanzan Musashi's true power.
No, I think it's because of the Wandering Souls. They lent their hopes to Fuji so he could use their strength.
So, this is it for me. That was a good move, Fuji. Congratulations on killing your own father. It goes to show my ideals weren't wrong.
Don't go twisting this.
You idiot.
Just die already!
Huh.
What? You just cut down your arch-nemesis. Why is your curse activating?
Don't you understand, Mugai? Fuji didn't use murder's intent to power the sword. He used compassion for his father. He only wanted to stop your rampage. That strike was his way of caring for you. The ultimate act of filial piety.
Cut that crap out. No one wants to hear your freaking delusions.
You don't have to be embarrassed. Your suffering now is proof you care.
You don't have to point it out.
Shut up!
More importantly, we need to tend to you quickly. Stay still while I treat you.
You still choose empathy, even though you're suffering from my empathy killer curse. That is stupidity at its finest.
Doesn't that remind you of when Fuyo was around? She and Perillica are awfully similar, aren't they?
Vexingly so. How ironic that people who clung on to a path I abandoned thwarted my ambitions. I suppose this is how it ends. Instead of throwing it all away, I'll live with the burden I lost to your strength. Ao, come over here. I'll release the souls in your body and ease the pain.
Don't trust him.
Wow. I'll feel so light now. Thanks, Grandpa.
I really wouldn't trust him.
In a faraway netherworld, there's an art that permits demons to become weapons and regain their original forms afterward. I drew from that. So if you learn it, perhaps Ao and the other infernal treasures might...
Grandpa?
Mugai's vomiting blood too? I'll use my demonic bow.
No, Perillica. His soul is too far gone to be saved. Mugai, you used the empathy killer curse on yourself, didn't you? You knew that you could only save Ao at the cost of your life.
No! Grandpa, don't die! Al doesn't want you to die, Grandpa!
I won't thank you. It's not nearly enough to make up for all the evil you did.
Don't consider it an attempt at redemption. Shogun Ieyasu, you must denounce my deeds. Change Hinomoto for me.
I was gonna do that anyway! I'll make the Netherworlds a way better place than they were under your rule.
Wouldn't be difficult.
Party Yasu and I will support you. We'll restore the reputation of the Hinomoto Netherworlds together.
Celestia will help out too. We have to turn the infernal treasures back to their original forms.
I worked so hard, and still compassion survives. How irritating.
I finally understand, Mugai. You cursed yourself because you couldn't get rid of your empathy either, huh?
Who can say? The defeated must exit graciously. There's no need for further explanation. Farewell, my hated and beloved world. May Hinomoto's warriors be honored eternally.
Of course he couldn't leave without acting cool. A self-righteous bastard to the very end. Even though you never managed to get rid of your empathy, we'll carry your burden for you. Rest in peace, Father.
Still expecting some twist. No, that was it. Okay. As I was saying that, the credits come up. Like, okay, that's really jumping straight into it with the credits, wasn't it? Now I imagine there is some post story episodes, though. I imagine. I'd say on the whole, though, this story much better again, as I've mentioned throughout. much better than Disgaea 6. Definitely feels more akin to what we've had previously. Because I did like Disgaea 5's story, Disgaea 4's, Disgaea 3's probably always going to be my favorite. Absolutely. Love that story. It was my first Disgaea after all. But yet this feels more back on form for Disgaea, so I'd be happy to see a Disgaea 8, but that's not what's going to be coming next. That's going to be Disgaea Mayhem, which is going to be quite different to a Disgaea game. It does seem one of those things where it's just the Disgaea name has been attached. We'll see though. We'll see though with that. Yeah, definitely felt like this was better. This was much better. I did like the Jumbe mode though. That was an interesting twist to it all. So yeah, definitely some like interesting gameplay elements were added to this. The only thing I'd say was a down was the main villain. I expected a bit more at the end there. As I was saying, don't trust him. And it's like, oh no, we've ended. Like, oh, we're done. Okay, why are you starting that CG looking at her hips? Dear oh dear. Dear oh dear oh dear. But the plan after this is very much... Obviously we're going to see if there's any post-game, there probably is. But after that we're going to be heading over back to Trails again with Nayuta. In this slot, the catch-up slot as we call it. The third slot of the day. You know, got the old games in the third slot and the first two. I'm bouncing around in my chair because this music is quite nice. Quite nice. Aww. Aww. Because yeah, it does feel like what he mentioned there to Ao is going to be where potentially post-game is going. That's what I'm feeling. What happened to the castle again?
Hey! Everyone that's watching! Tell your friends too! This is for all citizens of Hinomoto! The long era of chaos is over! A new age begins now!
And so, their long battle at last came to an end. Fuji, Ao, Perilika, Ieyasu, C4, Higan, and Suisen etched their names in history as the 7 warriors of Hinomoto.
I did the hard part by keeping watch from the Nethership, orchestrating the groundwork, and handling damage control.
I forgot you were there.
P-chan had his fair share of complaints.
Fuji, thank you so much for everything.
That fulfills our contract. I'm pretty glad I don't have to see your face anymore.
Where's the money at?
Perilika paid Fuji his 100 million hell, as stipulated by his contract, and returned to her hometown.
Oh, fair enough then.
And not long after.
Aw, thanks for coming to Udo Castle for the grand reopening party. I'm really touched.
It's repaired.
We are especially thankful to you, C4. We know you must be busy as a Celestial Ambassador.
Of course I'd take time off to see all of you. Celestia-Hinomoto relations are at an all-time high.
The castle's nice and sparkly. It'll make a great target for when they come crashing out of the sky. Right, Dad?
No.
No using it as target practice. I'm serious, Al. I can't handle any more debt.
Are you for real, Fuji? How can you still be in debt?
Probability of Fuji not being able to keep up with Ao's growing destruction bill and Higan's food costs? 98%.
So there's a chance.
Al's my daughter, so it's whatever. But stop making me foot the bill, Master! You're the one that should be paying for mine!
Are you telling me to get a job? That's not happening. I'll eat a whole week's worth of food at the party, so cut me some slack.
Oh, Higan? Please go easy on me!
But you know what? It really does feel lonely without Perillica around.
Yeah. Fuji, aren't you itching to get back to the Nethership too?
No. I mean, maybe if I get paid, I might consider it.
What the?
What? I faithfully restored brand new Uno Castle!
I didn't even notice the castle.
Fire! Wow! The newest invincible jumbo battleship, Yoshitsuna, is destroying the castle!
Whoa! It's gone kaboom!
A probability of a certain someone making an entrance on a battleship like that? 100%.
What's the saying again? Speak of the devil or something?
Sorry! I was so excited about my new ship that I mixed up the gas and brake pedals.
You did what? Oh god.
Piriko, what are you doing here?
Long time no see, Fuji. I'm here with a business proposal. You see, I founded the Nether Time Support Force. It's an organization that helps those in need. The first place we're rescuing is Hinamoto. We raced over here to help those who've been turned into infernal treasures.
Hold up. You're not going to ask for my help, are you?
Of course she is.
Of course I am. Together we're like thunder and lightning. We'll be a force of nature.
Not again. You mean we're like thunder and lightning? You never change, Perillica. I'm not going to help you out of charity, kindness, or the goodness of my heart. I work for money.
I know. That's why I'll only have you take on requests made by me for me.
Sounds like I can earn a killing from that. I'll fulfill any request you got. All right. Looks like I've got a new job. Time to do my worst.
I expected it to pan out and reveal more of them or something like that.